This is not mine, I stole it, that's why it's hardcover too. Today I'm gonna talk about 3 of my favorite books by Indian writers. It has been a long time since I've read them, but I unconditionally love them for just because. The first book that I want to talk about is actually the first book that I've read, and it is called Jasmine Days, and it is by the writer Benjamin, I hope I said that right, who's actually a Malayali writer who writes, who's from Kerala, who writes in Malayali, and this is a translated version in English, and so much might have got lost in translation, but I guess I'll never know. This is a very unexpected read that I liked. I think I read this when I was in school, when I was like 16. It is basically set at a time of a revolution. It is inspired from true life events, but it is set in an imaginary Middle Eastern city where the main character is she's Pakistani from what I remember, and she is living her life, she's happy, and then suddenly, a revolution breaks out, and it's so much about friends and family and how, the intertextuality of circumstances, you have to take sides now when there is this war-like situation, but then you have friends, and then you have family, and I don't know what else to say because I want you to read the book. I'm not gonna give spoilers. The next book is also my favorite, and I love it so much. It will always blow my mind that it was written in the 1900s by an Indian woman. Obviously, it is Sultana's Dream and Padmaarg by Ruqayya Hussain, and I bought this. This was a gift, and this was a gift too. No, I stole this book. This was a gift, and the person obviously knew I wanted to read Sultana's Dream, so I was just looking forward to that. But then I read Padmaarg and I was more impressed, and the ending blew my mind. I just cannot get over the fact that such a book so ahead of its time was written 100 years ago. And this book really did teach me a lot about gender roles and how they were during that time, and still the women of that time chose to break those norms, which is like so cool, by the way, so badass. And when it comes to Sultana's Dream, I just love how it is literally the OG Barbie movie. If you like Barbie, if you watched Barbie, it's my favorite movie. It's the Barbie poster is the desktop picture of my laptop. If you like Barbie, you will love Sultana's Dream, and I cannot stress that enough. Literally just 14 pages, and it's set in a dystopian world called Ladyland. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna cry. So the next book is very unexpected, but it is Wish I Could Tell You. It is Wish I Could Tell You by Durjoy Datta. This is the only book that I loved of his. I've tried reading his other books, but they did not meet up to this book's expectation. Not really a romance, but so romantic. Not really a couple, but so much in love with each other type. I don't know, it really does give that vibe to me. It was very confusing in the first half, but it is supposed to be that way, by the way. If you have read it half and you left it because you thought it was confusing, you did the wrong thing. Pick it back and read the whole book. The thing that I love about this book is the love that the character has is nothing physical, or it's very emotional love, and it's very romantic. I love that. The love is very emotional between the characters, and everything, how the whole story unfolds is very beautiful. Confusing obviously in the start, but when you actually understand what's going on, it does blow your mind off the rockets. I did like the ending too, though I wanted more, but I think just because the story was so good, I wanted to read more. These 3 Indian writers, including Sally Rooney and Taylor Swift, really inspired my writing a lot. Bye, that's it for this video.